Shalom, I'm Alex Lederman, and this is Israel Policy Pause. Barring some very unexpected development, Benjamin Netanyahu will once again be at the head of Israel's government, which will include Likud, Shas, United Torah Judaism, and religious Zionism. Although he hasn't yet received the mandate to form a government from President Budi Herzog, Netanyahu has said that he wants to swear in a government as soon as possible and has already met with the heads of the parties in his prospective coalition. Recall that these parties, while there are 4 parties, there are actually 7. Because United Torah Judaism has 2 factions and religious Zionism has 3, each one with its own specific interests. Netanyahu has said that he wants to just handle ministerial appointments before swearing in the government and then leave policy issues until afterwards. This unconventional approach has backing from Shas leader Aryeh Deri, but is receiving pushback from other key leaders, including United Torah Judaism leader Yitzhak Goldknopf, who wants to ensure a commitment to a Supreme Court override bill before the government has been sworn in. There's also a lot of disagreements over ministerial positions. Take the finance ministry, for example. Former finance minister Yisrael Katz, as well as Eli Cohen and Nir Barkat, all of whom are from Likud, are coveting the role of finance minister, although Netanyahu is reportedly considering Aryeh Deri for the position. Deri is pretty reluctant to take on the role of finance minister, not because he was convicted of tax fraud, but because he wants to avoid disappointing members of his Haredi community by taking some tough decisions that one must make as finance minister. Deri is reportedly coveting the interior ministry instead. Ultimately, Netanyahu may have to make religious Zionism leader Bezalel Smotrich finance minister if he doesn't want to hand in the defense portfolio instead, which he'll definitely want to keep within Likud, either in the hands of Yoav Gallant or Avi Dichter. There's also the question of the justice ministry. There are several people who desire to become justice minister, including former justice minister Amir Ohana from Likud, top Likudnik Yariv Levin, and religious Zionism MK Simcha Rotman. Then, of course, there's the position of public security minister, which everyone knows is the coveted treasure of Itamar Ben-Gvir, and there's a lot of concern about the type of provocations that Ben-Gvir will be able to carry out from the important role of public security minister in charge of the police, and also the history that he has with Police Commissioner Kobi Shabtai, who condemned him in pretty harsh terms for his provocations during Operation Guardian of the Walls in May 2021. It's clear that Netanyahu has a lot of headaches ahead of him as the leader of this coalition, given that he has so many tough personalities who he'll need to placate both within the Likud and without, all while being a steady hand at the wheel of Israel's government. That's it for this week's Israel Policy Pause. If you rely on Israel Policy Forum for credible, informational, and thoughtful analysis, please give a gift today to ensure that Israel Policy Forum's work continues to have an impact. Donate now at israelpolicyforum.org/support. I'll see you again next week. Until then, yalla bye.